Welcome to the You Were Designed for Greatness podcast. Each week we will bring you inspiring tips, stories, and ideas to help you be all that you can be, discovering your greatness. Featuring Donna Tashton. Donna is a transformational life and health coach, a highly sought-after public speaker, and the founder of Vibrant Living. She has helped hundreds find a better life, free of stress and living the greatness they were truly designed for. And now, your host, Donna Tashton.
Welcome to You Were Designed for Greatness. This is Donna, and I have a special guest with me today, and I would like to introduce Nicole Scheffler to you. Nicole, say hello.
Hello, Donna, and all the listeners out there, Designed for Greatness.
How are you today?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
Good. Are you surviving all of these changes in our world?
No, I'm not.
No.
I think we all are. We're getting through it. We're writing history.
We are.
The struggle is real. Yes. But yes,
Tell
I'm
our
hearing
listeners
well.
about you. Help the ladies get to know you.
Great. Well, as you said, my name is Nicole Scheffler, and I'm known as a true tech diva. And I love sparking success for women in technology careers. So as a technologist myself, I like women to help realize a big impact in a male-dominated field. So I have about a 15-year tech career, as well as a lot of things I do on the side specific to women in technology. And I help women at all stages in their tech career work with me to light up success in their own lives, personally and professionally. And I love these success principles. So I'm a success coach, and I help women find their passion, set goals, and boost their daily contributions in a digital world through online courses and content.
Awesome.
Yes. So I am also a mother. One of my most proud things of success is being a mother. I actually just had a baby. I was telling Donna, I have a 2-month-old and a 4-year-old, both girls. So I'm happy to pass the empowerment on. It's amazing. We have everyone out there listening to this, and all women who have young girls or women in their lives. It's so interesting because we have such an amazing movement of shows like this and content, and it's amazing to see how powerful it is in the younger generation, because we're starting so early, cascading these messages of you can do what you want. I mean, I put affirmations on my 4-year-old's mirror with those old projector markers, the vis-a-vis markers.
Yep.
And you said, I am brave, I am smart, I can do hard things, I'm loved. And the other day I said, oh, that's really hard, let me do it. And my daughter goes, no, I could do hard things. And I was like, whoa.
Yay.
This is working. So it's just an amazing time to be such an advocate for empowering women and to have 2 young ones in my life. But yes, and then I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And when I could, I love live music. Another bummer about COVID, but reinventing that with digital music and online. And I just love connecting with people and helping other people.
So you had a baby in the middle of 2020.
Yes, a Corona baby.
We need to come up with new names. I don't like that.
Yeah. Well, her name is Sharona. No, I'm just kidding.
What is her name?
Stella.
Stella. Oh,
Stella.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
So as we are wrapping up, of course, this is being recorded ahead of time, but when this airs, we'll be wrapping up this year. And when you think about the passion that you have to help women shine, and was it sparkle? Is that what you said?
Spark.
Spark.
Yes.
Helped women to spark and to live their passion using the technology and things in that nature. What are some resources and things that you'd like to share?
Yeah, I probably have about 3 good things here for you. The first is just the mindset, right? The pandemic has really allowed us to pull over and handle our problems in life, and one thing that's kept me going even more through this hard time, and really through any time in your life, is just keep moving forward one step at a time, one day at a time, 5 tasks at a time. So as many have pulled over in dealing with politics or dealing with managing life. I've decided to say that we can't make those things go away. They're inevitable, but I saw it kind of as a passing lane. Like, wow, I can accelerate my success while other people may not be focused on your mission. So I have spent this time to go in the fast lane to say, gosh, let me get even more clear on my why. Let me get more clear on who I'm serving professionally in my career. What's my next step in my career? And what's my next step in this side hustle and side journey of helping women in technology? So I think that that's one big point, is just the mindset. And I try to list 5 things every day. I subscribe to the Miracle Morning. It's Hal, I forget his last name, my pal Hal, and try to find silence, movement, visioning, all those great things that I'm sure you have featured on your show as well in the morning, and come up with 5 things. But I think as you come into a new year, as you come into that new start, don't stay pulled over. Get in the fast lane. Use this. Life is short. You only live once. YOLO, as I like to say. And I think it's just a great opportunity for the first.
Yes, I love the Miracle Morning.
It's hard to do, but if you could get to some of it.
Hard. I don't always do it every day, but I do it.
Yeah, sometimes it's a miracle brunch. Yes. Miracle bedtime. Yeah. And the second big important thing is this concept of ERO. It's a formula that I've learned in success coaching, and goals and visioning. They're all really great, and they're a big part of it. But the foundational piece is this formula of taking ownership, taking 100% responsibility for yourself. And the formula, and this is what I call the secret of life. So I'll use my nerdy analogy here as well, but it's E is events. So things happen to us all day, every day, right? From someone pulling in front of you in the car to a kid losing it in the morning. And then you have the R, the response to that event. What do you do when someone pulls out in front of you? What do you do when your kid is screaming? What do you do, when you're managing all these things, especially the events that we've had, right?
Right.
And then that leads to your outcome. So my analogy is like a spreadsheet. If you imagine columns of a spreadsheet, events, everything that happens to you through the day, your responses, all your responses through the day, and all your outcomes. If you were to total your outcomes and do like a total into the Excel spreadsheet, those outcomes are your life. That's your life. So what can we control? Can we control our events?
Apparently not.
Nope. Definitely. Let's check that one off. You can't control your events. But you can control your outcomes, right? E plus R equals O. But what we can control is our, response. Our visual, our mental, like everything that we put into our response. And so when I take 100% accountability, it means that I own how I respond, and I can own that moving forward. So if I respond to my child having a temper tantrum as go to your room, that's enough, the outcome is going to be her own translation of that, maybe my own guilt, and that leads to an outcome that maybe I don't want in my total column, right? I want it to be more positive, like more if I say, okay, let's say, how do you feel? And we talk about feeling. So my response to the outburst of a child could simply be, okay, let's talk about your feelings. How do you feel? Why do you feel that way? Okay. Well, you can't do that, but you can do this. And then you get an outcome of still learning a lesson, because perhaps there was still one to learn for her, but maybe her seeing that I can handle it in a more gentle way. So I think taking 100% responsibility in every event, both personally, professionally, and looking at how you respond is going to give you this ability to have a better life and to find greatness, because your sum in that imaginary column is going to be greater. And some of those good outcomes can outweigh some of the bad outcomes, but it is about how you respond.
It is about how we respond. And thinking, one of the things that I often say is our words that we use to describe our experience creates our experience.
Yes.
And thinking about, even the moment where I choose that, oh my God, I can't take anymore, which has been a few times this year,
Yes.
creates the experience for that moment, or that day or whatever it may be. But if I choose that, what can I do? What can I do? And choose a different response, then it creates a different feel for the year. So we've had a roller coaster ride this year with this. And I love this thing because as we step into the new year, we can think about, because there'll always be things we can't control. Hopefully not as much as this year, but but things that we can't control. So that is really great.
Yes, absolutely. And we can control those things. And hopefully that will allow us to have those better outcomes, taking responsibility for your life. So you don't feel like you're just floating along or pulled over in the fast lane.
Right.
Or, pulled over there. And I guess the third thing for your audience that might be really powerful as a technologist is this concept of mastering the technology you need.
Okay.
So everyone listening, you have your goals, get a better job, spend more time with my family, work on my health, whatever they may be. And by mastering what you need, that really just means, what do you need? We could spend an endless amount of time on YouTube watching videos.
Yep.
On Facebook scrolling,
Yep.
on Instagram hearting, Netflix. You really need to evaluate what is helping you meet your goals and set more limits as to what you will uptake from the technology side of things. Because if it's going towards your goal, right on, right? If you're going to watch 30 minutes of YouTube TED Talks every morning because you want to be a TEDx speaker, great. That's working towards your goal. But just as I try to use the analogy for my 4-year-old, right? I limit what she spends her time on of playing on the iPad, because kids love iPads, right? I limit that. But I think as adults, we need to limit our own wasting time of technology and really ask ourselves one simple question: is this helping me meet my goals? And if not, what is the time limit on it? Because if we don't set limits for ourselves, we don't have someone saying, nope, Nicole, get off Facebook today. There are tools that will allow you to manage that, and see where you are spending your time. So maybe you just start by understanding how much time you're spending. If it's 3 hours on Netflix, can you spend 1 hour on your goals? Can you spend 1 more hour rectifying some of your responses? If you want to take responsibility, maybe there was an event that happened where you shut out an in-law or you stopped talking to a friend. You could fix those responses. Take the time to get the outcome that you want. So I think it's all connected, right? Being intentional with the time that you have given. Life is such a gift. I'm so grateful for being able to be with you right now, Donna. And I think the opportunity to be here on this earth, to leave your legacy and to impact others in your life, again, personally, or those in your career that you come across is such an amazing opportunity. But we have to make the most of it. We have to take 100% responsibility for our responses and really stop complaining and blaming and making excuses for things. And that's a good challenge. Just think about it like a swear jar. We don't have a swear jar at our house. We have like the excuse jar. And if someone says, like my husband says, well, I can't because I have to do that. Well, no, that's an excuse. You can. And we try to say that, and try to count how many times you really blame. Complaining is a big one. Is that going to do anything? No, the complaining does not take 100% responsibility. All you can do is control your response. And of course, wasting your time. And I think if you do those 3 things, hopefully that will get everyone, 1% better each day, I like to say.
I do too. That's my saying too. 1%.
Yes.
Instead of feeling like I have to do 100%, just do 1% and move towards your goals. And you will be amazed at the end of 2021 how different life is when we do that. So if people wanted to learn more about what you do, there's women in tech that would like to learn and reach out to you, how would they reach you?
Yeah, the best is my website. It's at techdivasuccess.com. And on the website, that you can check out my podcasts specific to women in technology, several pieces of free blogs and content. And in fact, I will make sure to give something special to your listeners, which is a framework for tough conversations.
Okay.
Again, I'm big on the frameworks and the formulas that can help them really look at the situation that they're in and be more intentional with their response by using this SIPAB framework, which is just an acronym that helps them really look at their situation, look at their event, and better shape their response so that it's logically presenting everything. And again, I use this for my husband and my child and my friends, and I also definitely use it in my career. So I'll make sure that we have that accessible for all your listeners for free. And we'll get that link over to you. And the rest is on the website or on any social media. You could just search Tech Diva Success.
Awesome. Thank you, Nicole, so much for sharing your encouragement. I love especially my favorite part of the whole story was your daughter saying, I can do hard things.
Yes.
If we got up every day and went, I can do hard things. It doesn't matter what's going on in the world. I can do this. I'll be okay. That would be amazing. So as we wrap up here today, time goes so quickly. Any last parting comments you'd like to make to the women listening?
Gosh, first I want to thank you for the opportunity and for what you do here. Every piece of content that's out there to help women better. I think that I'll leave the audience with this. You can attract and have the law of attraction. And that is really big, right? You can attract what you want, attract greatness, but you can't spell attraction without action. Mm-hmm. So I will leave the listeners out here to take action, take some type of action. And I think that that's probably what I'll leave you with today. And I hope they go and take some kind of action on evaluating their responses or looking at how much they complain or blame or measuring their technology. And that will help them be better.
Awesome. I love that. Well, thank you for being with me today.
Thank you so much. And may everything be awesome for your listeners. Have a great day. One love.
I hope you enjoyed my conversation with Nicole today. And I wanted to personally wish you a happy new year. In just a couple days, we will be stepping into a new year and a new day. If you are ever struggling with events that has happened in your past, I would love to be a resource. I have an incredible quiz that can help us discover if our painful past, things in our memories that cause us discomfort are hindering us or causing us not to live our life confidently, to not live to our fullest potential. Why don't you check out this quiz? I'll include the link under this podcast and check it out and see if you could live 2021 even better, even fuller, and have an amazing year. So until I talk to you next time, this is Donna saying live and love vibrantly.
Thank you for joining us on this powerful episode of the You Were Designed for Greatness podcast. Please share this with others who might enjoy it. For more info on Donna Tashton or to contact her, visit iVibrantLiving.com.